that little sort of leg that I did that was like 1.5 to 2 inches tall, and I've placed it right there. And the goal of that is to put it on top of this and have it be a certain, a distance above the floor. Okay? And if I'm looking at it, hopefully the camera can see in here. When I put that thing in there, I've got about 1.5 to 2 inches between the floor and the roof. Does that make sense? You guys understand how that's working? Okay, so I need to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to kind of hold it there. And I think I'm going to cut a similar piece for the other end of this sort of valley form that we have here on the bottom. Okay, so another about 2 inches. Move that away so that it'll dry somewhere. And I won't end up with it on my model. All right, so about I'm going to make this one about 2 inches also. And I'm going to adhere it to the other end of this ridge. So about like right in here. All right. So there's 2 of them, pretty close to straight. I just broke that one, didn't I? Bummer. A little more glue on it. So there's 2 of them that I'm using kind of as stilts. And that will, in turn, end up resting on this element. Boy, I'm just not having much luck today, am I? Hot diggity dang, that whole thing just fell off. I think I need to go get a fresh bottle of glue. Okay. So that's going to sort of sit on top of there like that. These just do not want to stick. So the next thing that I have to do is I've got to cut 1 more of these for here and 1 more of these for here. These first 2, I'm going to hold this up like that so you guys can see it. It's going to keep that ridge line a certain distance above the floor. You can see that? So now what I've got to do is get my 2 sort of other roof forms here to stay about that 2 or so inches up off the ground. You don't want it to be 3 or 4 inches, that's too far, and you don't want it to be 1 inch, that's too small. So right around 2 inches is the appropriate height. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this here. I'm going to cut another piece for the bottom right now. This one I'm going to measure with the ruler, so it'll give me kind of an idea. So at this end, this will be the high end. This is going to be more around 3 inches. Still breaking that thing again. Okay, so there is the third leg, and it's not. I've got to go get a fresh bottle of glue. Can you remind me to get a fresh bottle of glue after this?
Yeah.
Because this glue is not holding. Yeah, hold on. All right, so we got 3 legs. 3 legs seek their own level. So if I set that sort of on there like that, all right, you can see that my roof form here is about right. Now I've got to get this one up high enough, all right? So I'm going to kind of bring that one up about to there. I'm going to measure that height. I'm going to try about 2 inches there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue this down before I put this last piece in. All right, so make sure that it's kind of covering everything there. How many minutes are we at there?
8.
All right, go ahead and stop it again.